2002.
Been a long time.
Yeah. Get the chat up. First class.
Mario.
Look at that!
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful
Hello, hello.
home. Come enjoy a natural wonderland to which we've added the world's finest resort facilities, a spectacular amusement park, and succulent seafood. All this and more awaits you on Isle Delfino. Come relax and let us refresh your body and spirit.
Ooh. Bum bum bum. He must be out there, since he's staring out there so intently. Toadsworth.
What are you looking at, buddy?
It's ridiculous.
It's been 20 years, Jube.
18 years.
20 years. You think I'm funny?
Yeah. We're gonna crash land.
Get that stupid thing off the screen. There it goes.
And are you gonna play too tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm not letting you play this game by yourself. If I'm Mario speaking and nothing's coming out.
coming out.
No, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Creepy.
It's creepy.
It's a horror game. I believe the same voice actress who does Peach in this game does Cortana.
Really?
Master Mario,
Yeah.
if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
I don't take orders from you.
Can you turn it over just slightly?
Sorry. I turned it down because it was a little loud.
That's fine. That's fine. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh.
Dead.
This bitch.
You do something. There's Flood.
Power-up complete. Thank you for purchasing this item from Gap.
Alright, you played enough.
What?
Preparing to register customer information. Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject identified as
There's Mario 64 clips in the corner.
Was it?
Yeah. It's funny.
I am Flood, a flash liquidizer overdosing device. I hope to be of assistance. Proceeding with user instruction. Use the button. You should walk away from my code. If you press the button, you can stop and shoot. You can then use the stick to aim in any direction. Press the X button to switch to the hover nozzle. You can then press the button to hover in the air for a short time. If this tank is empty,
mess with it. Test your skills, Jude. Yeah, like I said, I think there's one that stands you in place, and one that you could do it while you're running.
Fuck.
You're out of control.
I know.
Still got plenty of water. Oh my god. We're whizzing all over this place.
I know.
It's clearly a man's game. You might want to try one of the other. You gotta hit it in the mouth, I know, so you probably have to do the aiming. I think it might be one of the other buttons that stands you still so you can aim.
I thought it was like R. I'm just trying to figure out how to like fucking aim up. There we go.
There you go.
Open your bitch ass mouth.
That's what she said. Whoa. There you go. You got him.
Alright, you ungrateful Delfinos.
Your first shine!
Woo! That's so exciting.
Yay!
Solid. Cool. Bum bum. Pigs.
This is classic Italian-American discrimination.
The accused is charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life. Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on? Though it is daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble beneath a veil of darkness. Expert shine scholars have determined that this darkness has arisen because all of our guardians, the shine sprites, have vanished from their gathering spot at the shine day. The reason? It's quite obvious. This horrible graffiti is to blame.
Damn hooligans!
Hold the sketch of the perpetrator based on eyewitness descriptions. The truth is obvious. The guilty party sits among us. It is none other than Mario.
You're not a lawyer.
This is a great example for everyone about how eyewitness testimony isn't always accurate and leads to a lot of innocent people going to prison. Thank you, Nintendo.
Well, I learned something today
Yeah? What'd you learn?
about our fictional court system.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's still sitting up there.
Well, this clearly doesn't take place in America.
Yeah.
Troubled by pollution.
It is a shining sprite. Shining sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. They used to gather in great numbers at the Shine Gate, but the graffiti incident has poisoned the island and most of the shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful lifestyle of the islanders.
You know, I think did it. BP.
way to ensure the return
ExxonMobil.
of shining sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even as we speak.
Can you face me when you talk to me?
Right?
Are being deposited another. Tomorrow we must do our
We'll
best
sleep like
to
this
resolve
for us. That way we don't have to sleep with our heads in the mud. No.
No.
Please, Jesus, no.
Can't miss the mess now. Your first job's to get rid of all that ugliness. And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
Spray him. Immediately, just spray him. If he's there. Oh, darn. I was hoping he'd be there. Oh, I totally forgot Yoshi's in this game. He vomits tons and tons of juice. Dibs alert. It seems several people have gone missing. Here, Grand Yanta. Ah!
Eh. Can we like invert this shit?
Yeah, I saw that was a major complaint, and I don't think we can.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know.
It'll just take some getting used to, I guess. Fuckers.
Unless that was something they did in like the day one update, but it doesn't look like it.
That's annoying. Alright. It's fine. Just a little bit.
It's pretty annoying. It's such
It
like
is.
well the crazy thing about it too is they actually changed what it was. Like originally it was the other way, and I guess they went through and they're not letting people change it, which is funny because that's like such a simple thing
Uh-huh.
that would annoy the shit out of
Stop.
people. I think the sticks are in yeah.
Right.
Might want to take on the middle part.
I know.
Alright. You can, yeah, move the camera. There you go. Ooh.
Fuck off.
You gotta try and keep this channel PG, Jan.
Freak you.
Let's pretend like we're in Pawnee, Indiana. Or not Pawnee. What show am I thinking of? The Good Place.
Mm-hmm. What the fork?
It's gotta have its mouth open.
I know.
Send you some tips.
Die.
Ooh. Almost got you.
I know.
You did it. I'm sure Bowser's not gonna pop up and steal the princess.
Right?
That sure ain't gonna happen.
Princess, look! On the statue's head!
That guy's hot. That's what she's thinking. Go get him.
Just stand there, sure. Which way did they go?
That way.
Okay.
Yeah. Sniper.
Eh. That's gonna annoy the shit out of me.
Hopefully they update that. Just in time for us to finish the game, probably.
Right? Mario, if you don't fucking move. Wish I hear you. Sorry, I'm just spraying everybody.
Lose points for killing civilians. Got him. Nice job. What? Get him.
Makes perfect sense.
You gotta spray it first. Now you can just jump into it.
Where you fuck.
Did you ever beat this game?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Yep, I don't think so.
It's all fun and games until you make you track down those frickin' blue coins.
Yeah.
God.
You can do that part.
Thank you. You can dive. Oop.
What? How do I dive?
No, probably. There you go. Whenever there's like thin amounts of water on the ground, when you dive, you slide.
I know. Like I never played this game.
Fine. I'll never say anything ever again.
What?
Nothing. We're just laughing.
Laughing at me?
Look how bright this game is.
I know. You know I like brightly colored games.
Oh, it switched to your
Trying to
hover
walk on the
thing.
wire.
Try to walk on the wire! You switch to that, and then when you make a mistake, you just... There you go. Like that.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
Mm-mm. Dead. Yeah, an easy one.
Right. There's all the shit.
Look how clear the game is. From a distance, even.
Yeah, looks good.
That's one thing I saw is people were like, it's just make a big difference that it's very sharp even at a great distance, and you can just see a lot farther in the game.
Let's see. Shut up. What are you laughing at?
I'm just laughing.
Why are you laughing at me?
I'm just laughing a little. There you go. Get right up in his face.
You get up!
They're just coming for you.
I don't know.
There we go.
Alright.
Get him.
Ah! Can't see shit. Eh. Die.
There you go. Now you got yourself a bridge.
That's right. It is so bright.
Yeah. Get the shine.
Where is it?
Right there.
What? You need to get
Yeah.
water.
You thirsty? Flood
Yeah.
was thirsty.
Yeah. ungrateful bastards go. Eh.
Pretty sure that's gonna generate a blue coin.
All this bullshit. Heh heh. If they're gonna talk shit, you know. Might as well give them something to talk about. That Mario's a menace.
Where are you going?
I don't know, I'm trying to find that shit.
The coin? It's already
Yeah.
gone. You only have a certain amount of time to get it.
Oh, you know how I feel about that stuff.
You love it.
Oh. Oh, fucking bullshit. What?
Nothing.
Are you enjoying watching this?
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. You didn't play any other ones.
Nope.
I mean, I played the crap out of Mario 64, beat Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Galaxy 2, beat this.
What do you need, fatty?
No. Nah, don't. Don't do it.
I'm not.
Probably can just go back to that world.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this like infuriating to watch?
I mean, it's not infuriating, but
Everyone has different gameplay styles, and
for lack thereof,
it's my time to play.
it is. It is your time to play.
So you can eat shit. Makes sense. Oh my god, it's already been 23 minutes and I've done nothing.
You got like 3 shines.
Hey! You stop being bad?
Hey, Earl. What a cute little guy.
He is cute.
Hey, buddy. Just come sit with me. He was not feeling well today.
Really?
Yeah, he puked like 3 times.
Oh.
Like
Hair?
twice in the morning, once. No. Well, maybe it was hair in the morning. I don't remember. Woo! You gotta hit the jump button on the downswing. There you go.
Fuck it.
What was the name of this star?
Pete Piranha. He's like at the top.
Hmm.
Hey, you little bastards. Die. Hell yeah. I don't like that sound I make.
What?
Ow.
It's better than my
I hate that.
Got some bad news, Julie.
Did she die?
Yeah.
She's dead?
Ruth Bader Ginsburg's dead.
Fuck! Oh no! Oh shit.
That sucks. How's this gonna go?
Like for real dead? Well, Trump just won. Because
Yep.
that is going to...
She's dead.
That's gonna like fucking throw their base into overdrive.
Mm-hmm.
They're... Yeah. I mean, you can't be shocked because she was like, you know,
Well, and then,
9,000 years old.
Literally, the entire narrative of everything they're going to be talking about for the next 2 months is going to be
Yep.
them. Well, they're going to probably put somebody. Well, they might. They're probably going to put somebody in before he's even the election.
They better block that shit.
They already got rid of the.
Like, do what they can to block it. Cause that shit... And we're like not even, I don't even know if anybody's watching, like we're not even like huge fans of RBG,
No.
but like she should have retired. This wouldn't be a big deal. Yes, if she had retired, like 15 years ago. But here,
Well, she was appointed by Clinton.
doesn't matter.
I'm
She's
just telling
I
you.
know, she's old as hell, but
No.
like she should have retired when Obama was still president. But no. She's had cancer like 5 times. Unfucking believable. I mean, it's not unbelievable she's dead. It's just more like I'm not gonna be able to kill this dude. I need to get some more fucking water.
It might be a way for you to get some. Maybe it'll refill it.
Maybe. Well then. What? A bummer.
Did you look at my phone and see that it was a picture of Ruth Bader
Yeah,
Ginsburg?
as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
See, you got some water.
You better open your mouth, boy.
Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, Earl. There you go, buddy.
Get away from me, fucker.
It's kind of gross, really.
It is gross.
Where you going, buddy? You don't even care about the Supreme Court, do you?
This is really annoying.
Do you, Earl? No. It's an outdated institution.
I may have you do this shit for me. This is really pissing me off. Well, this whole, like, not
I
being
know what the
inverted
buttons
or
are.
whatever is annoying.
So how do you...
Z,
So, okay.
ZR to shoot. Hold R2 if you want to just shoot straight. Shoot straight, and then you can move it with the other stick. I hate the Democrats so much right now. Good job.
What?
You bastard.
That was BS.
Yeah. I like how the ground pound is so ubiquitous that it's like they didn't even tell you to do that. And you know how to do it.
Well, I mean, I played this.
But they didn't explain that in the game that you need to do that.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just funny that it's like you just see that and you know. Good, thank you. That was gonna piss me off. How old was she? She was only 87.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was like 90 something.
It's my turn yet?
Let me get this one.
Alright.
What?
He just gave me like the dirtiest look ever.
I've been playing for like 30 minutes.
It's not like my turn for the entire night. I just thought I would get a shine in. I'll give you a shiner if I don't get my turn.
What was that? Wasn't there like an Onion article about basically this shit happening where it's like America has all of its, like, everything riding on fucking 80-year-old something woman who's had cancer multiple times?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, we did this to ourselves. We played ourselves.
Let me see about all my liberal friends who are having a fucking meltdown right now.
Motherfucker. I mean, I'm not having a meltdown. I'm just more like, they better start thinking fast. Because you know they're gonna appoint some goddamn psycho.
Kathy dyed her hair blonde.
Yeah, let's look.
That's good.
Jesus. Can I do anything fucking right? The answer is no. Well, I'm sure people are texting me now. I'll bet that's Lincoln. Bet you anything that's who that is. Alright, I'm gonna need you to do this shit. This is pissing me off. You can take over for a bit. You can have your turn. Okay, Jesus. No. Oh shit. Oh shit!
I'll do it, hold on.
I'm gonna respond to my text messages. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Is it Lincoln?
Yeah. Well, we know that Ruth will be notorious for now.
Yeah. I think it was these levels that inspired Mario Galaxy,
Yeah, I could see that.
because this was like, these levels were a lot of people's favorite parts of the game. I don't need that shit. I still got it.
You can play for a bit. Your turn.
Oh, now it's my turn. I'm giving up. Buddy of mine whose insight I appreciate, my buddy Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Not like my buddy, but you know,
Yeah.
friend of mine. He was like, well, I mean, they'll be hypocrites because they said, you know, because of Eric Garland. And I'm like, they don't care.
That's all said and done. That's done.
Yeah, nobody remembers that. Nobody knows that guy's name.
No.
Like, nobody cares. Like, they don't
The
care.
rules are only there until you don't follow them. Like, stop playing by the fucking rules.
Yeah.
The rules are there are no rules. You know. It's just
Yeah.
because that's the thing. It's like Mitch McConnell's going to shove this through, and
Yeah,
the
I think-
Democrats are going to be like, somebody needs to do something. It's
Yeah.
like, and the answer isn't just voting. It's, I don't know. You guys need to get your asses back in session and block this shit.
Are they in recess right now?
I don't know.
I mean, a lot of those guys are going to be want to campaign. In a way, it could work out if it's the kind of thing where, because you know they campaign in the fall, you know, for the election
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
So they may not be in session, but they might have like an emergency session. you
I
know.
think Nancy Pelosi said she was going to call them back in session anyway to pass some kind of a.
Well, now they shouldn't because they will name somebody.
Yep. Nope. They should be like, we're not doing jack shit the rest of the year. Sorry. I mean, like I said, this is what we get. They should have forced her to retire.
Well, you can't do that.
I don't really care.
I know. I'm just saying. Once they're on the bench, they're their own person.
That's the craziest rule, and that needs to be. This whole country needs a goddamn overhaul. I'm serious. That's a crazy rule.
Well, I think the crazier thing about it, like if you wanted it to be, like, if you wanted the system to make sense, there would be something like, to balance it out, you'd be like, every president names two, and they die when they die, or something like that. You know what I mean? Because then there's like, it's like, oh, they gotta hang on until this president makes it, and they're like hanging on, and it's like, should she have really been on the Supreme Court in the last 2 years?
No, absolutely not. She
Probably
should have.
not.
She should have retired when Obama was in his first 2 years, so he could appoint somebody young.
Like, it reminds me of that, like,
It's infuriating.
what I thought was actually one of the best moments and best episodes of The West Wing was when they were talking about that judge who was like had like a stroke or whatever, or had previous like mini strokes or something, whatever it was that he had, and it was like he was like, I'm not gonna retire because you're gonna name some bullshit person to fill the seat and I can't take that risk. And he was the liberal one.
That was one of the, because Aaron Sorkin's an asshole and he's really not that like progressive at all. That was one of the few times where I'm like, every once in a while there'd be some random like super truth moment Because that's the truth. I mean, that's like a pretty cool moment.
Yeah, this guy literally
Because-
gets out of the hospital, goes and talks to President Villa, like, look, man, you kind of suck, so...
Because Jed Bartlett's not, like, progressive either, you know?
Yeah. Michael. Could come that way. Yeah, well, that changes things, doesn't
Bill
it?
Barr will probably find a fucking way to appoint himself. So then we'll never be rid of him.
Well, you remember the people that Trump said he was going to appoint, right?
Ted Cruz
Ted Cruz and
and Tom Cotton.
Tom Cotton.
Yeah. It's hell. They're start looking at countries to move to. I'm for real. I don't want to stick around. No, you just bought a house. Like, I don't want to stick around for, like, you know, fascism in the 21st century.
Probably should have looked at what the hell the star was. Gooper blooper breaks out. Oh, okay.
Dear. Well, we'll see. Whatever. Nothing we can do about it now.
Yeah. I mean, if they're not in session and then they can't be called back in session, then, you know, maybe nothing happens. Maybe it just waits till the election.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it could end up being pretty key because if there is, like, an actual debate, then you're going to have a lot of, like, you know, Republican candidates who are, instead of...
See, this is the kind of thinking we need. It says, if Trump appoints and the Senate confirms in February, the Dems should impeach and remove that justice and Gorsuch. Yes, they absolutely should.
Well, they should get Kavanaugh.
Well, no, because technically he was fairly appointed. Gorsuch was not.
I don't care.
But no, fuck them all.
God.
I'd impeach them both. It's like you were not appointed by a legitimate president.
Man, I'm getting my butt kicked. There we go. Fine. Now he's pissed. It's actually pretty cool when you think about it. This boss fight.
Oh yeah. It's because he didn't do anything. Anyway, no, I still think there should be limits on the Supreme Court seats. Nobody should ever have a lifetime appointment of anything.
Yeah.
And I
I
mean,
mean, there's a lot of things that could be done. Like instead of having lifetime appointments, there's terms, and like I said, they could do something like that kind of fulfills the system. But it's like, if it's kind of stupid to kind of like, oh well, we want to reward you for choosing a justice who's younger. It's like, well, if you've got somebody who's really good, who's, you know, had a career in the law and the term's like 12 years or something, or however long you would want it to be.
well, and I understand the concept of like you do want like, you know, things to stay kind of consistent. You don't want a shift where, you know, if you get some wild and crazy judges in there, all of a sudden they're going to change things, whatever, and then that fucks things up. I understand that idea, but it's like it should be like a 12-year limit. Like that's enough time to, you know, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm okay with the whole like Supreme Court in general.
Well, you do need something. I mean, you know, you think like, oh, it's so bad. Well, you know, in the midst of segregation, it was them who were like, yeah, we don't care about the political ramifications of XYZ. It's not right. It's against the law. And also the ones who upheld the Dred Scott decision. But
That's the thing. It's like whoever's in charge.
yeah. But, you know, that... I mean, it's just one of those things. It's the same thing as any of the... There's bright spots and there's shitty spots, you know?
Justice Ginsburg dictated a statement before her death. My most fervent wish is that I will not be replaced until a new president is installed. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
Is that what you want? Well, now they're definitely going to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They couldn't stand her.
Now they will definitely do it. And then she said a new president, so that means not Trump. So
Right.
even if he wins, technically,
Yeah.
ooh.
I mean, she did die from pancreatic cancer, which is like, I mean, you don't really survive that.
Okay, something's going on here. We have got a glitch in the Matrix.
Oh my god, I had a zombie nightmare last night. That reminds me. It was horrible.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
you're safe now.
I know.
You're safe with me. Red coins at Windmill Village.
I hate that shit.
Is there a backflip? Huh, guess not. There's just so many moves. There's a lot more moves in Mario 64.
Mario 64, yeah, there are. No, that's true.
Oh shit. Is that a new one? Is that the same one I got?
No, it should be the one, I think.
Oh, it's the same.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, it's empty. Okay.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Trump will drop dead.
Julie, don't say that.
Just saying. There's gotta be some kind of balance, right? Telling you, somebody removed a ancient dagger from an ancient tomb or some shit and threw off the balance.
Balance in the force.
And now we're all paying for it. Hit those bells.
Dang it.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm sure what gonna do.
Oh. Get away from me.
What the fuck? Ah!
Get away from
I
me!
don't remember that wind from before.
I do.
That's some bullshit. Hey, baby.
That bird is pooping. Blue coin. I think when you get 10 of them, you get a shine.
Probably.
Got it. Alright, one more. What the hell? Wall jump? Wall jump's kind of skittish in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Barely got any water left. Alright, Flood, let's do this.
Bobby's going ape shit. Oh. Oh, I will mark that for you.
Is that
Oh wait, no, you have to mark it.
Is that my highlight for the day?
Oh man. Let me use the bathroom real quick. Man, oh man.
Hey, don't scratch that. You wanna sit with me? Come here, baby. Come on. No, she was scratching my chair. This one is fun. Test, test. Test, test. What?
You just allow that to happen.
Yeah, I even adjusted the camera so she should be on screen. a
Did
little
you
bit.
really? Well, now I can't move her.
Damn straight I let it happen. I love my baby. She gets what she wants. I guess we'll just have to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm not feeling well anyway.
Not feeling well?
No.
Really?
Yeah, no. I mean, I can still watch you play. I'll just stand here.
What?
I said I'll just stand here.
You can move her.
I don't want to move her. She's so happy.
One down.
Do you want to sit with me? Oh. She's gonna kick me.
Hey, it's okay.
Alright. Sorry. Oh.
You screwed it up. It's probably good that I'm doing this mission.
Oh, I hated this. Yeah. I forgot how much like maneuvering there is, but like I said, it's more annoying since it's like inverted or whatever, or not inverted.
Dang it. I might as well go fill up my water then.
Nice.
No. Ambush. Surprise, motherfucker.
Rip.
Oh.
That's some bullshit. What? There we go.
Cool.
It's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're about to kill it.
I know.
Time. Yes.
Careful. All right.
These dogs are going crazy up there.
I know.
Dead. Always killed in the wildlife.
I know.
You want to play again?
I can watch you play.
You don't want to play?
I may need to like get up and go to the bathroom at some point.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good girl.
I might put something on it though, so it doesn't tip. That's why I had that table on it earlier.
Yeah.
If you want to put maybe like my toolbox or something on it.
Or maybe the kettlebell.
Yeah, something. Well, we use the kettlebell though. It's in the corner over there, I think. Making good time in this game.
Yeah. Helping these Delfinos out.
PD Piranha Strikes Back.
Oh shit.
You like that? You can tilt the camera back up now. Just a little bit. You know, you can always redo the stars you want to.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, these arrow signs. Ooh, look at that. Got some talent.
Uh-huh.
Where am I supposed to go? So like, oh, this is the one where he's like flying.
Yeah,
Yes.
which sucks.
Yeah, don't have to use these dudes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's all coming back to me, Jube. Where is he though?
You may have to like wake him up.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Wait, is there like a...
Camera. Probably not. There's a couple things that could have improved in this game.
Just did that.
Like that's kind of the weird thing that it's like, you know,
There it is.
they re-released this and it looks really really good, but like why the fuck is it not the inverted thing? Like that's such an easy thing.
Yep.
I never understand that. I just never understand choices like that.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's Nintendo for you.
Yeah.
That's how they are. There he is.
You're not gonna make it. Oh,
Right you are.
there might be water up here.
Whatever.
Okay.
Latch on, boys.
R.I.P. little dudes.
How did I get that camera? There it is. Mario first person shooter here.
It should be good, hopefully.
What?
What the fuck?
You like that shit?
He mad?
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Oh, he's moving.
I'm gonna go get some more water then.
Well, he moves a lot.
He does move a lot. He does. Hey, Earl. Come on.
Come back over here, you piece of shit. Oh, this is gonna be a sniper shot if ever there was one.
He's moving though.
This other one's got in the way.
Little bastards.
Dang it.
Controls are a little wonky. Jesus. Lord Jesus is a fire. Alright, alright.
Where are those little balloon animals at? Only one one side of the map.
Woo. There you go.
Jump on.
It's like a tick.
This is annoying.
Yep. It sure is. Ooh. Nice.
Finally got a hit in. Oh, well, that's not how this one works.
Bullshit. Every boss, it's always 3. This is crap.
Latch on, boys!
This is pretty tedious. Hell yeah. Gotta get you some health, boy.
I'm getting there. I'm doing it.
Get their health.
Give me some coins. Get some gang coins. Really? No coins? I got a blue coin. What if we get health for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Cool. you
No, I
didn't.
didn't.
Oh, that was your water. Your air.
What a
Oh,
cracker.
it's crap. Yeah.
I don't see any coins hardly anywhere. You see any? I don't see any. I'll just be careful. Didn't hit me.
I know.
I got this. Dang it. Lost the damn thing. That was my shot. I threw away my shot, Julie. Ooh, he's on me. It's Johnny Unitas over there. Ah. Ah. Oh boy.
Oh, sweet. Die. Cool.
No, good.
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter how long this takes.
It's a tough one.
Oh dear.
Die. What? Shoot! Shoot it! What the heck?
Is that Buster Bat?
Oh, hey!
Is any-
This any percentage? Yeah, it's a speed run, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the any percentage speed run because we are not collecting those blue coins.
Hell no.
I don't know why that thing got stuck on my nozzle.
That's what she said.
Wouldn't stop sucking on it.
Jesus.
What? It didn't.
You said this was supposed to be peachy.
It is PG.
Stream is capped at 690p.
The stream is capped at 690p.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I guess that means like the quality's at a certain level? Huh. Am I supposed to get him when he does that?
I don't know, man. This is like,
I think when I knock him down, I'm supposed to hit him. Maybe you should look that up on your phone.
this seems like a little extreme.
Latch onto my nozzle, little dude.
Mm-hmm.
Stream is capped at 690p. I'll have to look into that. Because if I gotta... Oh, damn it, I just lost it. Come on. It's shit like this that makes Super Mario Sunshine the least liked of the 3D Mario games.
New setup struggles. You don't even know half of it, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. If only you knew.
We've had some struggles. God
Am I supposed to fill him up with water now? What am I supposed to do? Hit him again?
damn it. Trying to figure out.
Just keep spinning. Keep spinning his little thing at me.
Yeah, fill them up.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah.
Wow. So I was doing that wrong this whole time.
It's fine.
Well, he kept spinning the... He never even did his usual thing.
I know. Just
Spent
when
like 15 minutes fighting this guy totally the wrong way.
it's fine.
It's not fine, Julie. It's pathetic.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm not some new Mario player. I've been playing these games since I was 7 years old. 6 years old. I don't know. A very low number of years old. What?
You. It's funny.
I'm almost out of my little... Oh, it looks like they regenerate. Okay, good.
You little dudes.
My little nozzle suckers.
Sacrifice yourselves. Hey, Earl. What's up, young man?
Yeah.
Kill that fucker.
Our games create better streams. You think they've been improved in quality now that we've been
Yeah.
more unhappy? Ah, come on. No! Because we've never been more unhappy than we are right now. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
It
goes.
sucks not having our house. It's been it reminds you of like, yeah, this is why you rent for 10, 12 years. You know?
Nope. No! I missed my shot again.
Sorry, Hamilton.
I am not throwing away my shot.
Yeah.
Although I have thrown away my shot.
I mean, also with like COVID stuff, yeah, it's just kind of like, it's like we're just in purgatory, you know? Can't do shit. I can't remember, did you start classes? Yeah, get your ass ready.
He's doing his whirlwind bullshit. No!
Fill
Stop
it.
doing that.
Quick! Quick!
What? Open that mouth. Open your mouth.
Open it up, you fucker. Die. Yeah, it's definitely you like dead. This is nuts, dude. Like this is crazy.
Well, I knocked him down like 4 times without stomping on his
I
stomach.
know. Yeah, like they've just been setbacks with, getting our house, and so we've been staying in Airbnbs, which is, like fine or whatever, but it would be nice to just get into where we're gonna live permanently and have
Yeah.
a routine. Because that's the other thing. It's like for the past 2 months, I've basically just kind of felt like not myself. Like I don't really. I feel like I can't do any of the things I normally do. Like recently, we've been starting to get back into old routines of like streaming or like working out, which is really good. But yeah, it's been crazy. But, I feel like it's kind of crazy for everybody. That's the funny thing, like at my job, like people are like, I can't believe you guys are so far booked out. I'm like, everywhere's booked out. Every doctor's office, vet clinic, whatever. I mean, you can't get in. Because everybody wants to get in.
Come on. Oh, I guess I didn't need to wait for him to do that noise or whatever.
No. Just simply don't get sick, right?
So close. Nice to get some coins here.
And it was funny, one of my coworkers, we got an email where they're like, somebody has developed like potential symptoms of COVID, and we're all like, motherfucker. Thankfully, they just have bronchitis, but we were all like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Gotta go get my nozzle, boys.
Yeah.
Come here, my little nozzles.
Little nozzle. It's really funny at my job. They call me, they'll call me Jules or Jen for my initials. I'm like, literally nobody else calls me those things. It's just really funny.
They don't call you Jubers?
No, I've not. No. Nobody else gets to call me that. Open up. No, it's true. Free vacay with that COVID test. Yeah.
Die!
That's right. Watch out, Jake.
Hmm?
It's about time.
Thank God.
Yeah, we got this delivered today. We were excited about it. We're also playing Final Fantasy.
Yeah, just say it. Why not? What are they gonna do?
Hell yeah, good for you, dude.
Hard times make for better streamers. Actually, we've gotten some traction with our Final Fantasy stream.
It's interesting the stuff that people want to watch.
Well, we were making fun of the story a lot, which I think was funny.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many people are even streaming it anyway,
Only like 200, I think, or like
Oh, wow.
300.
Okay.
Well, it was odd because we streamed the game, and it was weird because like one of our streams got like 25 views after we were done.
And we were like, the hell? Like, they went back and rewatched it. We're like, okay.
Yeah. Better give me something. Have we only got 6 of those? I could have sworn we had like 10.
I don't think so.
A lot of weebs. Don't you talk shit about Final Fantasy VII. I liked it. I like it. Played it way back when. It was the first Final Fantasy game I played.
Yeah, Jake's talked it up a lot. I'm sure it's going to be terrible.
I think we'll have Julie play it on the stream, actually.
That's gonna be awful.
The nostalgia glasses are gonna be, oh man, those blocky models, man, it's bad.
It's yeah. That's gonna be a struggle for everyone.
Oh right, I remember this one. Okay. Come at me, bro. Ah man, I screwed it up.
You fucked it up.
I'll get him next time.
Kingdom Hearts. We talked about playing that too.
Yeah, that's on Xbox Game Pass.
Maybe we should play that instead.
No.
Or first.
Well, yeah, we actually probably will play Kingdom Hearts first because I think it went on Game Pass first, so it's probably gonna leave before.
Well, and we already have somebody built in who would want to watch it.
Yeah, that too. Ah!
Oh shit. Kingdom Hearts has what? Disney characters?
Yeah, it's like it's got like Final Fantasy characters too,
The hell.
and Disney characters.
Interesting.
Come at me, bro. That didn't work, did it? Oh, there it goes.
Get him.
I'm gonna pound the hell out of your butt. Oh, what? No. Got it.
Yeah, they really helped you out there.
Yeah, they really.
Game's like, come on.
I heard Kingdom Hearts 3 sucks though, or it's really disappointing. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, 1.5 and 2.5 Deluxe Remix
Hey.
are on Xbox Game Pass, so it's the real deal.
Come on. Come here. Come on.
So we'll
Yeah.
play those.
Hey.
And Kingdom Hearts 3 is too, but we probably won't play that because apparently it's not good.
Oh, Earl.
How did that miss it?
Another trucker.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Oh!
Some bullshit. At least I only work till 4 tomorrow.
Come on. Yes!
Get 'em.
You got me too.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Some bullshit. What's Odyssey?
Super Mario Odyssey?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I beat it, but not on the stream. It was like a year before we started streaming or something.
Jake loves that game.
That was a really great game.
Yeah. Hi.
I wish I would have played it on the stream.
Yeah. Okay.
What? How did that not get him?
What? You better get some coins.
Definition of insanity, doing the same thing, expecting a different result.
Yeah. You mad?
Alright, I'll wait.
Oh, you got him good.
Dead.
Die.
Got him.
You got it.
Hey, buddy. Look at this cute little guy.
He's a nice man. Man, Mario is wiped out. You better get some coins.
Where'd the shine go?
It's on a little island or some shit.
Huh.
Oh, there it is. Are you putting your ass in my face? There we go.
It's pretty dark for a kid's game. What? What's dark?
Ow, ow. What, this? I don't know. Stop that.
Or me killing him? Killing the bug?
I mean, isn't that like that little kid's book, The Hungry Caterpillar or whatever? You just killed him.
He turns into a butterfly, I think. I think that's how it ends. Which I saw a thing about, I don't know, it was like a meme or something about like that process. It's pretty incredible actually.
Yeah.
Cause like, they melt into like goo or something like that.
Ew.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know, I've never melted into goo, but I imagine it would be difficult.
Earl, what in the world? Look at him. Put his paw up there.
Oh,
What in the hell? Ooh.
bring it on, you little punk ass guy who looks like me.
Imposter. Ah! It's kind of creepy.
Yoshi'd eat that tongue for breakfast.
Yeah, you would.
Whoa,
for
just
benefit.
blows it in my face.
He's like, later, loser.
Later, dude.
That is Peanut Island. The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Look at this guy with his paw out. He's so cute. Let me just get in this cannon real quick.
Don't mind me.
Mecha Bowser appears. Do you want to do it?
Okay. You're good.
You sure?
Mhm.
Alright, I'll play.
Yeah, it's okay.
Missed the long jump though, I gotta say.
Yeah.
No long jump.
No, okay. Get.
I'm gonna kill you, you piece of shit. Ooh, look at that. Look how smooth I am.
Saw that. Boom, boom, boom.
Moses?
Oh, shit.
Part in the Red Sea. This game's almost older than me. Shut the hell up. No. We're old, Julie.
I know.
I was playing this in middle school.
Yep. What, this came out in 2002?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been like 8th grade. Hey.
We're so old.
8th grade and 8th grade. Something like that. About time.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a piece of shit. I'm just kidding.
This might be kind of nauseating for you, Julie.
Last thing I need right now.
Ask me if I give a shit. Tell me when it gets closer.
Nice.
We don't have rocket to shoot him.
No.
Oh, didn't tell me about the one from the front though, did you, Flood?
No. Nice.
Ah, douses flames with water. Oh man, let's hold the trigger down. Ah, ah.
Ow.
I got it. Okay. How you like that?
Sensory overload. Yeah.
What, this game? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
A lot of color.
Yeah.
No!
Oh shit, that was close.
Here we go. Put your hands in the air, Julie. Woo! Here's one coming from the front! I think I got hit anyway. Oh well.
You did.
Woo!
It's like we're at Disney World again.
Woo! Who cares?
What was your favorite roller coaster?
Me?
Yeah.
The Aerosmith one, I
Yeah.
think. That one was fun.
It was fun.
Dang, I'm getting my
You're
butt
getting
kicked.
rocked, dude.
Need some coins, yo. Flood, you better muster up me some coins.
Directed. I think my favorite was the Yeti one, actually.
That one gave me a heart attack.
I know,
When
it
we
did.
started going backwards.
Yeah, you didn't like that.
I was like, wait, what?
And you didn't like you didn't like the Tower of Terror either, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was totally different than what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, given how, you know, bad I am at rides and stuff. Can you tilt the camera up just a little bit more? There's an Aerosmith at what's the name of it, like Hollywood Park or whatever. There's a roller coaster that's like the Aerosmith roller coaster.
You should look it up. In the beginning, when you get there, there's this like old ass video of Aerosmith, and they're like talking about how we get to like ride with them in their limousine.
Yeah, are you guys gonna ride with us to the show?
Down like the 405 or some shit, and like it's really that's yours. It's really just
It's really hokey.
pinnacle 90s, but it's very very fast.
It's a really great ride. Well, the funny thing, like they're playing the video or whatever, and they're like, "Yeah, you guys are fans. You know how we feel about our fans, don't you?" And I go, "We hate them." This woman next to us laughed.
Yeah. Oh, and the Space Mountain ride, that was fun.
Yeah.
He said, "Junior, you're gonna try to outsmart Mario." So I tried to get Mario to get to prison, but they didn't lock him up.
Yeah, we went to Disney World. What was that? A year ago?
In November, yeah. That was fun.
You pests, stop following us.
Our one vacation we do a year.
Yeah.
This
Nothing
year-
this year.
This year's vacation was moving here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I didn't look up what the rides were before we went on them. It's like, wait, because we got on that Tower of Terror and it was like, it like brought us out and I could like see the park and I was like, is this a drop ride?
It show is. Yeah.
I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, it's a lot of suspense. Yeah. I didn't realize though that they piped in people screaming so that you can hear it from outside, you know, to get people excited. Everything's an illusion.
It's all fake.
It's all fake. You couldn't pay me to go to Disney World right now though. No COVID.
Oh, you could pay me, I'd go.
I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know if I'd really go to Disney World
I don't
again for a
know.
really long time. Kind of did pretty much everything.
It's, I mean,
What's up, old man?
like with COVID, it's like, you know, obviously be careful, wear a mask, do whatever, but it's like everybody else isn't taking the same precautions, you know?
Yeah.
Like that story with the 7 people who didn't attend that wedding died, which is crazy,
Yeah.
you know? And like, and the minister who, like, you know, officiated the wedding got people sick at his church. Earl.
What are you doing, buddy?
Come on, cat.
See, this game's gonna be fun and all, and then we're gonna get to the point where it's like gonna make us track down those frickin'
We're not doing that.
coins. And then it's gonna, whoa, that hurts a lot.
We're too old for that shit, man. Give me that herd immunity. I know, dude. I know. If everybody just wore a mask and washed their hands and social distance, like, we could get back to relatively normal, but, you know, people, 40% of this country is like Eric Cartman. That reminds me of the, oh! little groundhog thing from the beaver from Lady and the Tramp.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's Bram.
I mean, I picked him up, but
And you're trying to throw him in those things.
how do you like it? I don't know. Alright, got it, finally.
All right. Yeah, your poor state.
Oh, California. Forgot.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I feel for people in California and the West Coast. That's just awful.
Mmm.
Ugh. Yeah, I saw stories about people having to wear, like, masks in their home because there's smoke in their house. It's like, Jesus, man. Like,
I think it's funny to me that there are things that have never happened before.
that have happened this year.
Yeah, that have never happened on planet Earth. They're all happening in like 1 year, but especially with the forest fires, and it's like climate change.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, it could be anything. It's like, yeah, there's been forest fires, but
yeah.
has it ever gotten to a point where there's smoke in frickin'
In their homes.
New York City? Oh, this is
complicated.
okay.
It's true. Don't you guys have fires like every year around this time? Like, not this significant, obviously, but
Oh boy.
if fire season.
So what, do I have options here? You can go up or... Oh.
In the Midwest, the only thing, I mean, snow sucks, whatever, but you deal with it. But, like, we have tornadoes, but, like, that's kind of it.
Did he say if he started school or class or?
Yeah, did you wind up going to school, or did you elect to stay home this semester? You may not have even had a choice. That's the other thing. I feel so bad for kids who graduated. It's like, man,
Yeah, what a bummer.
what a ripoff.
Yeah, it was like this last year, but I don't think the fires were...
You joined the National Guard.
What?
What? Good for you, dude. That's so exciting.
Are you, like ROTC, or are you, like, straight up enlisted private in the Guard? So, do you have, like, a basic training date yet? Are you in the...
Ooh, cool.
Is it Army National Guard? Is there... I don't know if there's Navy National Guard. I don't think there is. It's like Navy Reserve.
So what does it mean when you're enlisted in the National Guard?
It means it's the two different rank structures. So he's like a private, or maybe a specialist if he's got, I don't know, whatever.
But still go through like basic training like normal, and then you have to like go live somewhere else?
No, I mean National Guard is like controlled by the state.
Okay.
So that's like,
Okay.
you know, the governor controls the National Guard.
Okay.
Like I'm an officer. He's enlisted.
You're gonna start saying all the time. God, when Jake, Jesus, first of all, when Jake went to basic training, you weighed like what, like 137 pounds?
Yeah, I was like at the minimum.
He was
weight.
like, not, like you were really thin.
Yeah,
So
thinnest I've ever
the
been.
thinnest, I don't know why you were so thin, but when in basic training is what, like 9 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I went to officer candidate school, which is like 12 weeks.
So we saw.
Salutes, thank you.
So we saw Jake at his basic training graduation, and he was like 155 pounds at that point. and we're like, who's this thick boy? Like, what the fuck? And it was really funny because, you know, in the army you have like no time to eat, so you have to like,
Oh, you have time to eat.
but you have to
But
eat
it's
pretty
like
quickly.
limited. Yeah.
So we were having lunch or whatever.
Trust me. I
We were having, yeah, no shit.
You
So-
find strategies to eat fast.
Yeah, no shit. We were having lunch with him, like Jake's parents and I, and he was eating food off of our plate. Like we were like,
You don't waste any food.
like you were like, you gonna eat that, and it's like we were like, yeah, and then you like already had the food in your hand.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, it was crazy.
Maybe if you had eaten a little faster,
Yeah, that's it. But
it wouldn't be such a problem.
anyway, after that, then Jake was constantly like, it's so stupid.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Here for a good time, not a long time. Huh? Like all these stupid things.
Yeah.
What's your, do you know your MOS already, or what you're gonna try to be? You're all set up?
$94F.
Let me see, what is that?
Jake's gonna Google it.
It's one of those things where I would know if I was computer detection systems repairer. Well, that's a very specific
Yeah.
thing.
That's cool. That sounds super useful.
Oh, so is this air defense like artillery? Is that what that- Land combat electronic missile. I've never met somebody, I don't think, from this branch.
That's cool. I'll have to find out what Dylan. You remember Dylan from the natatorium?
Yeah, I remember.
He was in the National Guard. I don't know what he does. He's a teacher now, but
Oh, really?
he's a history teacher, a social studies teacher.
How the hell am I supposed to do it?
No. Yeah, no one knows when I say it. Even the guys at MEPS didn't know. Oh shit.
So you came in there knowing which one you wanted? Yeah. I've never met anybody with that. I mean, I've heard air defense artillery and, you know, yada yada yada. I mean, I was 25. You probably... People, when you tell them the name of whatever your job is, they're all gonna assume that you're in, like, Signal or something. You're a Signal 25 series of some kind. Would be my guess. That's cool, though. You think you'll, try and go officer or something at some point? You know, one of the things that's really, really gold if you're looking to, like, get something that's going to help your career, it certainly helped my career a lot, in terms of, like, job opportunities and stuff, is, getting a job that is eligible for some kind of security clearance, especially if it's a top secret clearance. Because there's literally so many jobs in the government where you need to have one. And I mean, you do need a little, like, some experience in whatever category of whatever that they want, but for the most part, it's like, you know, they call people up to for jobs. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Makes a huge difference. Whatever. Doesn't it, Julie?
What?
Having a top secret clearance.
You know, yeah, like,
It takes a long time to get them.
not to like tell Jake's whole story, but I mean like.
Don't tell.
Okay, all right. Well.
Don't tell a lot of the story.
Okay, so basically, joining the army and switching over to like computer stuff definitely helped him significantly.
Whoa! I just fell through the freaking thing. Yes, it did help a lot.
Oh, you got a security clearance? Good for you.
You did already? When did you join the guard? Is it a secret or a top secret?
You can't tell us, obviously. I'm just kidding.
Well, look, it's not the.
I'm fucking around,
I
man.
know, it's not necessarily the. I mean, yeah, it's not something you like parade around, but
I have a top secret clearance.
it's more about like what you're doing. I mean, there's job sites where you just post that.
Oh, you need one for your. Okay. Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah, the secret. You know, like all officers have to have that, and I think you like. I don't know what they do to like research that. They probably just like do a Google search. But, you know, it's pretty early, but like, you know, if you get if that system is very complicated or whatever, you may need a top secret clearance for it. I remember with like signal stuff. I don't know if it was because the classes weren't relevant for them, but I remember when we were doing signal stuff, it was like, oh, we got to a certain point in the class, and there's foreign students that will be in our OCS or our Signal Bola class, and they were like, well, for this part of the class, none of the foreign students are allowed to be here.
Oh shit.
So they have the week off, and it's like it was all about like the
secret squirrel shit.
Well, it was all about the systems,
Yeah.
you know, the technical systems. So I think like depending on the system.
I hope they don't find my homework file.
What?
I'm just reading what he says.
Find my homework file. Nah, they don't care about that. I mean, they only care if it's illegal. Like child porn, basically. If that's what you're referring to. Unless you're actually referring to homework, in which case I don't know what you're talking about.
God forbid you download any music, though.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. I went in for the interview at first, and I was like, well, I hope it's okay that I've, you know, downloaded music. And they were like, at first it was like, yeah, it's fine. And then later it's like, wait, you downloaded this much music? And I was like, well, I don't know, yeah. They're like, well, how much exactly? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know. And that's the thing. If you don't torrent or do that kind of thing, people don't understand that you're gonna do a whole bunch. You know, you're gonna get a whole bunch of shit.
I was
Nobody
like,
just downloads like one album or one song.
I was like trying to explain. I'm like, well, it's a lot easier to just download a bunch of stuff than just to
Yeah.
download like one thing.
Why would you bother?
And it's like, yeah, I don't know. It was funny. I was like, well, you know, they're like, well, why don't you know how much you've downloaded? I'm like, I don't know. You put it on a hard drive.
It's like,
and
I
then
don't
you,
fucking know, dude. I've been doing this for like ever.
yeah, you put it on a hard drive.
Yeah.
You delete it. You move it around. You don't know which stuff is yours and which stuff has been taken, and then you don't know.
You just move on.
And then you just like they're like, how dare you?
It's like
it's not cocaine, man.
it's like, are you trying to tell me that it's like your kids didn't use LimeWire, you know?
Oh, that was cool. Ah, darn. Okay. I'm sure that look on my face during that was. Yeah, that's basically what you do. And so, Usherbet, have you been to basic training yet?
I think you said January.
Oh, January.
I thought you said January.
Oh yeah,
19th.
it might even be delayed. Okay.
Oh, with COVID. Ooh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, no. It's,
Wonder how they're doing. Are they doing any basic training on yet?
Yeah, they have been, I think.
Okay.
Um,
Maybe they just have smaller classes.
I don't know what they've been doing, but they're doing something. Ah, that's what you do. Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
What was I saying? Chili, can you remind me what I was saying?
Oh,
I remember. Okay, so, yeah, in basic training, at least when I went, I mean, like, Jesus. It was like everybody had... Oops, dang it. I was pressing the wrong damn button. Everybody had some condition that they were not supposed to have. It seemed like. People had gotten... You know, I imagine you did pretty well on the ASVAB to be eligible for that MOS. Like there are kids who are like have got like waivers for ASVAB scores, asthma, and I mean, let's be real, not me, but like I'm a total square in comparison to like just about everybody else on the planet. No offense to everyone else, but Julie can attest to this. But it's the kind of thing where it's like, I mean, who hasn't smoked marijuana? Truly. Like, truly, who hasn't smoked marijuana? And they're like, you know, like everybody, like so many people smoked weed. They all lie about it.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, of course I never smoked weed.
Well, except you haven't.
No, I haven't. But, you know, if you do, or you admit that you have, you know,
Right.
then you're kind of, it's not going to be great.
Yeah.
See my depth perception, dang it.
Huh.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa, I did not know it was going to do that.
Me neither.
Got
Hell
it.
yeah.
Alright.
Hell yes.
Well, now I don't know where the next one is.
I don't know.
I'm guessing it's at the Janus tree. Well, lucky you. You're watching a streamer who's in the army. Not many streamers in the army. So you can ask me whatever you want.
I'm sure there's a lot of them in the army.
No, they're not. There's none.
Okay.
I'm the only one.
Alright.
You have to keep watching.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, people...
Jake knows lots of stuff.
Meh.
Well, I mean... And if you don't know the answer, you can usually point people in the right direction.
Yeah. The, Poggers. Yeah, you can always ask me stuff. I can tell you about basic training. People say basic training's not hard. Like, it's not at all. Oh, there it is. I see it.
You want to join the Air Force after? Oh, okay.
Why not just join the Air Force outright? I mean, here's what I'll say. I'll give you this. I mean, I don't know how exactly deployments work. I don't know what like the minimum thing is, but I'll tell you this. I really don't think that for like career-wise and all sorts of stuff that like if I was king of the universe, I wouldn't allow there to be just plain straight up reserve soldiers. I would like because I really do think that the active duty time, like, you would learn so much. Like, I feel so far behind all the time because I haven't had a deployment, I haven't had that experience, so I, like, don't know a ton of stuff. And, like, I'm always kind of like, you know, I just always feel like I'm behind or there's stuff I don't know, because there is stuff I don't know. And I really wish that probably at the beginning of my career, for starters, I wish I had joined the military like right out of high school like you're doing, so good for you. But I had some things that wouldn't allow me to. I don't like
You and everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the pre-existing condition thing with insurance. Everybody's got something.
How do I drop off this damn thing?
Yeah, no, that's legit.
Well, you should try the, I don't know if there's an air, I thought there was an Air National Guard, or Air Reserve, Air Force Reserve.
There we go.
You should think about that. I mean, since you already joined the National Guard, you know, maybe for money, or maybe there's a better option for it, I don't know, whatever, but, you know, Air Force does have higher standards than the Army, as I'm sure you're aware, for getting in. But, like, I wish that early on in the career I had just, like, gone active for, like, you know, and done, like, a deployment for 2 years, because that first 2 years, or, like, I don't know exactly how long it would be, but I think you're, like, active for, like, 2 years. And I kind of wish I had done that, because, and then gone reserve, because taking a month off between having one weekend, and that's how you're supposed to learn what you're doing, and it's just, I mean, it's probably different for enlisted because you have like a more narrow focus. Officers, like, I don't know. they just have to deal with a lot of different things from a lot of different angles.
It's definitely more than one weekend a month.
And yeah, they
Yeah.
say that it's only 1 weekend a month, at least for officers again, because it's like, oh, you got to get on your email and do this paperwork, sign this, sign that, do this, do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think for enlisted, it's probably a little more, not easier. I think it's probably harder when you actually have your drill dates. When you're actually there, I think it's harder probably for enlisted people, especially for like kind of the first sergeants and stuff. I think have the hardest job, the most involved job. But officers got to do a lot of crap, a lot of random stuff, like all the time. You know, prepare for this brief, do this meeting, da 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 da, sign this stuff, read this, do that, like, and it's all the time.
We're making this real exciting for you.
No, I get it. I mean, I was exactly the same way because, you know, I had some things in my health background that I was concerned about, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can handle the effort or the whatever. And I was like, no, it was fine. And I was worried about it as well. It's just something I'm saying in retrospect, which is, and the other aspect of it is like, this is something that's a little more, like, I don't even understand it, but it's the benefits that you get, like, for being a veteran or whatever, like, they don't necessarily activate for you, even if you've been in the Guard or whatever for a certain amount of time. Like, whether it's education benefits or whatever, like the GI Bill, the 9/11, post 9/11 GI Bill, a lot of that stuff. Like, in order to get a lot of those benefits, you need to have like a deployment that's longer than 180 days or something like that, and not doing training.
F that.
What did it show me to do?
There's a bird like thing up there. Look up. There you go.
On the top of the
Do some shit up there.
laser beam?
Yeah.
Just like, you know, my tuition, that's why I signed for it, yeah. Well, hopefully. There's probably, like, I got something similar. I actually didn't really have student loans, but then I, you know, got some student loan repayment in the contract because they had that. It was like $30,000 or something. And yeah, if it's in the make sure it's in the contract, obviously, I'm sure it is. But what I was talking about was like kind of like the benefits that everybody gets for like being a veteran, like post 9/11 GI Bill, the veterans preference for employment with the government, which some of these things seem kind of like you're like, oh, veterans preference for jobs in the government, like that doesn't seem like a big deal. It's a big deal. Like that's why when you go to like some, you know, place that's in the government, some office in the government, it's like, oh, so and so did 20 years in the Air Force or 18 years in the Army, Air Force, whatever.
Or there's always that question on job
And then-
applications: are you a veteran?
Yeah, and then they, you know, they started another career basically. Oh, here we go. They basically started an entire second career after their military career where they got a job, some kind of cushy job working for the government. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Hell yeah.
So that kind of stuff can make a pretty big difference.
Well, that's all very exciting. We're excited for you. Oh, fuck.
Son of a goddamn biscuit.
I mean, you get paid more for deployment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that active duty pay. You can get. Oh man, why didn't I learn my lesson?
Fuck.
Dive into it.
Right.
Get into it. Yeah, it's the kind of thing where it's kind of like ripping off the Band-Aid, you know? it would be better to like deploy, get all the benefits and knowledge of deploying than it would be to like, you know, "Oh, I'm just gonna wait around
I feel
for
like
the
also
next."
doing it early, you know, and then you're just that's out of the way.
Yeah, and I also think like the other aspect of it is if you're gonna wait around in the National Guard or the Reserve, you may never deploy. You'll do your time. You'll get all these
Right.
benefits, whatever. But if you do deploy, you're not gonna be able to choose when and during what
Yeah.
important probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, you stupid bird. You damn horrible bird.
I'm not gonna get
Watch me. Okay.
it.
I'm just gonna get the red coins this time. I
Okay.
promise.
Just
Only
do
red
that.
coins.
Just do that. Be right back.
Then you're the one who kind of chooses when you're going, But if you wait, then it's like, oh, well, we got deployed as part of Operation Iranian Destruction or something, I didn't want to go to Iran. I wanted to go to some other place. I don't know. It has been a while since we did send the National Guard anywhere, though, so... It's not 2006 anymore. Whoa, 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 I hate this thing. This thing sucks, man. Where's that final coin at? What am I missing? I'm always ready to serve. Alright. Do it. Cold?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna get down to like 50 something.
This damn sandbird. I hate it. Alright, well I decided to fail that one really early.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of my strategy. Oh, that was game over.
Oh shit.
I didn't even know. I wasn't even keeping track of my lives. Should have been, Dang.
That sucks.
Whoops.
I'm gonna take a shower so
You gonna take a shower?
you
You gonna abandon me?
I'm gonna hang out for a little bit more.
You gonna abandon me? Deploy me to Portland, I'll take care of them protesters. Yeah, okay. You gonna shoot them with your heat ray? You're gonna deploy a heat ray.
Those protesters have been pretty resourceful.
Yeah, I was so worried about the protesters. Meanwhile, a white supremacist killed 2 cops.
Yeah. Hey, FBI said that white supremacists are the biggest danger to the election.
To the country, I thought.
Well, I mean, they just came out with that today.
Not really.
But it's like, yeah, no shit. Saying this with less than 2 months to go.
Meanwhile, let's do nothing.
No guns for you.
Oh, if they need people,
Don't you
you
worry.
will find that your MOS will have something to do with guns. Not everyone's got to qualify on their rifle and yada yada yada.
What was your MOS?
I'm an officer, so it's when it's like the broad version of the MOS. It's called the branch because every single MOS, you're the, it's like 25 Foxtrot, 25 Bravo, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Officers are 25 Alpha, and they're just in that, like, so it's like 37 Alpha, 25 Alpha, 11 Alpha. Like, the officer's always like the Alpha MOS. And they just call it branch So my branch.
Careful.
Shh, quiet you. My branch was started off as a signal officer, and then I became a PSYOP officer.
So he's creating propaganda.
That's not what we do, Julie.
You do re-education.
I'm gonna re-educate you. Alright, where the hell? No!
Sounds riveting.
Sounds riveting. Signal officer and then PSYOP officer. People usually think PSYOP sounds really cool, even though it's, you know, not necessarily, like, super cool.
Even though it's not, yeah.
It's one of those things that sounds cooler than it is.
Sounds like a lot of what Jake does is like HR shit.
Well, because I'm an officer, not because I'm inside.
I know. It's just us. It's funny. I'll hear you on the phone. It's like, she did what again? You know, like talking to somebody about some stupid shit you have to resolve. Like you're an office manager.
Yeah. Do you see this other red coins? Dude, fuck this game. Oh, I should start getting that one up, because otherwise I'm gonna die.
Yeah. Is it?
Do you see that? Do you see the red coin anywhere? I don't see
I
it.
do not. Maybe it's on one of the other clouds.
Hate this. God damn bird. How many lives do I have left? I guess it's not really on screen, is it?
No.
Oh.
Cool.
He's gonna start banking soon. He's gonna start banking soon.
Do a barrel roll.
Ooh, he's flapping. Ooh, he's flapping. Alright.
Cool. Careful. What's my MOS? Not shit.
What's Julie's MOS? Let's see, what would you be good at in the army, Julie? You'd be an S1, probably.
Communications or something?
Yeah, well, no, S1 is like personnel, like handling.
I'm a desk jockey? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah, basically. What?
That's fine, whatever. Oh, I saw it.
I see it.
Get your ass over there. Thank you, Jesus.
Adjutant General.
Man, I would hate being in the army. Like, I hate having my time wasted. Which, like, I know is, like, all of it. I hate doing things if it's just like, why are we doing this? Because you have to. Can I know why now? That drives me nuts. I hate, like, tedious bullshit. The whole hurry up and wait thing, I would, like, jump out of my skin.
11 Bravo. She's got some muscle.
What's 11 Bravo?
Infantry.
Hell yeah! No.
We call them the
I would die immediately. If I was deployed,
11 Bang Bang.
I would be the first one. They were like, someone died today, and you know, wherever the fuck we're being deployed this time.
I didn't look at the hint. What did it say? Sand sprint? Oh, I'm gonna have to race that dude with a helmet on.
Probs.
Ah, there he is.
He's so cute.
What's up, nerd? She's strong. She can do a pull-up.
I knew two.
She can do
In
two
a
pull-ups.
I can lift a heavy ass dog at my job if I have to.
I didn't really see where it was that I was.
No fucking idea. Hell yeah. Thank you, Delfino.
Get out of my way.
Get out of the
nerd.
way. Navy SEAL material. Hell yeah. That's me.
How do you like that?
Get fucked, little dude.
Yeah, she's a real badass.
Mm-hmm.
You got some strong shoulders.
Real Chris Kyle.
Yeah, you can go lie about all the shit you've done.
Real Jesse Ventura.
Yeah. Yeah, I punched out Jesse Ventura too.
Me 3.
Real badass. Real badass. PSYOP actually works really closely with civil affairs in a lot of things that we do.
What's that?
Civil affairs, they're the ones that like kind of like go talk to the communities and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like
Like public relations.
yeah, basically public relations. They
So
become
propaganda.
like cultural like it's all propaganda for you. We don't call it propaganda, Julie. You can't keep saying
What
that.
do you call it?
It's PSYOP. We don't
It's
base
secret squirrel
supposedly
bullshit.
we do not base the influence that we're having on foreign whatevers on lies.
Okay.
Die, bird.
There's 2 weeks of quarantine for boot camp.
Oh, interesting.
Probably for the best.
So like, but in the army, so are you gonna be like just staying in barracks for 2 weeks before you actually start or something?
I mean, you're gonna be in.
Well, that would be kind of pointless because then you'd just get everyone else sick. If
No,
were
you probably have to quarantine at home.
in the army. So they're gonna bring everyone together.
That's crazy. I mean, it sucks. It's like when Jake went to basic training, he got really sick.
Yes, I did.
Like,
That's the only thing that made basic training hard.
probably the sickest he's ever been, besides, you know, when you had like epic bronchitis in high school.
Yeah.
Well, also it sucks. Do you know where you're going to be going for basic training? Jake was in what? One of the Carolinas. North Carolina? South Carolina?
I was at Fort Jackson, yeah.
And that was one of the years with the polar vortex. So it was just epically cold.
It's awful.
Fort Jackson. Where's that?
Yeah, that's where I went.
Oh, okay. Same place. Okay.
Fort Jackson, South Carolina, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. That's apparently the easy one.
Hopefully it's mild. Hopefully the weather's mild, but I mean, I feel like it'd be kind of normal though to get sick when you're around a bunch of people, you know. Okay.
I guess I gotta move this thing.
Is that a Yoshi?
No.
Oh shit. Whoa. You just killed it.
Just keep killing them. Fort Jackson's apparently the easy one, and like the facilities there are mostly new. Like at Benning, it's like the basic training, like housing, I guess, is like the stuff they built in like World War II to like house soldiers temporarily. Apparently, it was really bad. But at Fort Jackson, like everything was pretty much brand new. Should be easy. Come at me, bro. Did you play sports or do anything like that, Usherbet? I don't know if you're been running or.
Like, I could do basic training, I would just fucking hate it. Cross country and track.
Running won't be a problem then.
No, that'll be fine.
Work on push-ups. I mean, they're gonna have the new. They will be doing the new.
Those new push-ups
PT
are awful.
The new PT test though. The ACFT.
They suck.
She's got some tricky movements, I guess, and people have really struggled mostly women. I'm not trying to be offensive.
No, it's true.
But
That's hard.
with the
Oh yeah.
whatever that thing is called. What? He didn't stick in the ground.
Maybe it's because he was.
Yeah. Yeah, just work on those motions, work on some of those exercises. Eat healthy, quit smoking. Because you won't be able to smoke while you're there, most likely.
Drink lots of water.
Yeah, get over needing, coffee or pop, or if you're dependent on anything like that, I would get over it.
Heroin too.
Heroin too, yes. That most of all.
That's for when you deploy.
Yeah. That's for Vietnam.
Yeah.
Also, I know it sounds silly, but oh, another thing you could do, I would highly recommend, because, if you're kind of a smart guy, I'm sure you're, pretty smart guy, basic training is going to be boring as shit. Now, at least for my case, I had originally, packed stuff to read, and then, ended up throwing it away when they were well, it doesn't matter why I threw it away. I threw it away before, basic training really started. So when you get to Jackson, you're going to be there for 2 weeks in quarantine. So you're going to have, nothing to do except for be on your phone. So, first of all, bring a freaking phone battery. Bring a phone battery. It didn't really apply to me, but I'm
Get
just
some
telling
bananas.
you. Because there's probably going to be, a limited number of outlets. Oh, bananas, okay. There's going to be a limited number of outlets. They're going to be hogging them, the whole deal. Bring a freaking phone battery, because you're probably going to have nothing to do for 2 weeks. Secondly, get something to do for 2 weeks. And then there's also going to be 2 or 3 days when you're processing at the beginning of basic training where you're only standing in line. Now, I tell you this.
You don't get your phone? Oh, fuck that.
Alright, well, pack some books you want to read. Now, there's a regulation. Now, they won't care either way, but they may yell at you. But there's a regulation. I'm pretty sure they cannot give you shit. They cannot give you any shit if you're reading anything that's religious. Because it's your religious freedom. If you're sitting there reading if you're sitting there reading Moby Dick or something, they could be like, put that away, or whatever. Obviously you're not supposed to read when they're telling you what to do. But, I'm pretty sure there's a regulation that says they can't tell you, they can't take away a book or anything if it's religious in nature.
Yum.
Oh, I think I need pineapple juice. Bring some stuff to read. The other reason why you want to bring stuff to read is because, a lot of times drill sergeants will leave you alone.
Dairy the wimpy kid.
Well, even if you're not religious, to be honest, I am a little bit religious. And I hadn't, but I just, read one of those, pocket Bibles, and it was oh, this is interesting, I was literally reading anything I get my hands on because I didn't have anything.
Yeah, Jake would literally, write me a letter. He's like, you need to send me every single religious book that we have. I'm like, okay.
One thing you could do, it wouldn't be hard to find, and they wouldn't take it away from you, is find some military stuff to read. Not necessarily, books about, actual, official publications applying to your MOS, because that's going to give you a big boost on going to AIT after basic training. And also, they're going to give you your Warrior Skills Level 1 book, and you'll have that. They're going to give you a blue book. They're going to give you, a Warrior Skills Level 1 book. Other than that, you're not going to really, know what the military's like. But you can look up, see if you can find or ask, if you have a recruiter or somebody else in the military, and it's not secret, which it might be for your MOS, because, like I said, I don't know that MOS. Like, see if you can get a hold of, like, the kind of basic level doctrine regarding your specific MOS. But there's other base level stuff too. Like, it'll be like, oh, this is one about operations. This is one about signal. And it doesn't necessarily tell you how to do it. It tells you how it fits in with the military at large. I would go there with a bunch of stuff like that to read, because to be basic training is like a 12-week waiting in line. Like, it's like, oh, we need to make sure that you can shoot your rifle, but we need to make sure 120 of you can shoot their rifle. So everyone's gonna go, everyone's gonna wait in line, and then when you're done, guess what? You're waiting for everyone else to finish. So, bring something to do. And I know it's shitty and antisocial or whatever, but it's if you don't take an interest in bullshitting about the things that everyone else is talking about, aka cars, getting laid, partying, whatever, drinking, whatever. I mean, that stuff can get pretty boring pretty fast for me. Then I would recommend coming in with something to read, because you're gonna be standing in line, waiting.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get in a shower.
Gonna abandon me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even want to see me fight this stingray?
I'll watch you do that.
Great, look, I'm dead because of you.
It's getting late. I have to work in the morning. Kind of wondering if I'm going to continue streaming Paper Mario, if we should just start streaming more of...
Yes, exactly like maps. The other thing I will tell you, and it's you're gonna deal with so much stupid crap. Everything is set up for as shitty as it sounds, regardless of how smart or whatever any of the recruits are. Everything is set up for the lowest common
The dumbest
denominator.
person there.
Well, not just dumb, but it's not necessarily just dumb. It's also people who are trying not to work.
Yeah.
People who don't
Yeah.
really want to be there and don't want to make an effort. It'll be the kind of thing where it's I remember one time being because I would do push-ups or do little workouts on my own, and I just remember one time asking Drill Sergeant, Drill Sergeant, can I know what workouts we're gonna be doing? Are we gonna be running at certain times or whatever? When we're running, when we're doing push-ups, when we're doing sit-ups, so I can not do them the day before, so I'm not sore or working out more. And they're like, no, because when people know that, then they choose when they're gonna be going to sick call.
Oh, shit.
Or skipping
Oh my
training
God.
or whatever. So, for some reason, nobody likes to run. Which isn't hard, because you're only going as fast as you can go, which I find funny. So people are just lazy as shit. So, they don't like freaking running. So I guess whenever it was a day when they're supposed to run, they would just see ya.
This sounds like you've got running under control, so that's good.
The other advice I will give you, and this is like I said, lowest common denominator shit. People literally, when they're waiting in line to go do whatever thing they're gonna do, whether it's throwing a grenade or whatever, they're just shooting the shit with other people, not paying attention. 1, pay attention to the instructions when they tell you to do something, if you don't want to be the person who goes up there and fucks it up in front of everybody. Second of all, when you're waiting in line, you don't have to do it the whole time, but spend enough time watching the people who are going in front of you,
Yeah.
so that you know what they're doing. Because you'll have, again, it's lowest common denominator shit. You'll have people who literally It's like, okay, when you get to this point, run across here, do this, do that, whatever. And everyone's like, yeah, okay, whatever. They forget it. And then, like, 5 seconds later, it's like one person goes right in front of them, they do what they're supposed to do, and then they forget what they're supposed to do, and they didn't watch the other person go. And it's like, dude, just watch what the mistakes that other people make, and don't do that. It's not that hard. But people do it. Drives you nuts, but they do it. Also, one thing that was like, again, it was partially because I was sick, but like, don't be afraid of, don't be afraid of asking your drill sergeant something, just because you're afraid, like, it's like, oh no, it's gonna be bad if I screw up. Dude, so people fuck up so much in basic training, it's ridiculous. And they're not gonna care if you're the guy who screwed up like 10 times or 50 times or whatever, like, so don't feel like I just remember being like, oh man, we got yelled at today. I don't want to be the, like, I had like forgotten my locker combination or something to my lock, and I was like really worried about screwing up so I wouldn't get like yelled at and da 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 da, like, and then I was like, I just asked the drill sergeant, I'm like, I can't get my lock open, da, 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 da. And she just like whips out this giant thing to break the lock open. And what I'm saying is, they're prepared for you to screw up. They're prepared for you to be wrong and be an idiot and all this other stuff. They've seen it. They've seen it all before. They've seen people who, well, I'm guessing, like, they've seen people who have sex. They've seen people who sneak in cell phones, They've seen people who disappear, who go on base to get McDonald's. They've seen it all. So,
Where's the stingray?
I don't know. Maybe I have to talk to somebody. I thought I just had to, like, clean up the water. Or maybe I'll talk to this dude. Great, I hurt myself again. All because of you, Julie.
What?
Maybe I'll talk to this dude. Alright, hold on. I think maybe I talked to somebody and then maybe I talked to this guy. Listen, it all started around noon. The giant manta-shaped thing showed up, and it was a paper thin floating silhouette. That's good. See, I didn't have that. The amount of time that I had between when I signed the paperwork and found out I was gonna leave, it was like 3 weeks or something, and my unit was not very helpful. So it's really good that you're gonna get that, because like there's like a bunch of simple stuff that's really gonna make basic training a lot easier, like, oh, this is how you wear your uniform, this is how you salute correctly, this is how you act around, this is how you stand at attention, this is how you this is who you call sir and who you don't call sir. Like, that stuff's gonna make a big difference. Ooh.
Oh. Watch out.
Get my butt kicked by this thing.
Yeah. My goodness.
Woo! Oh boy. It's okay, it's not like this is a children's game or anything. This is such a cool idea for a boss fight, though.
It is. Hey, baby. Luna.
I know.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do that. I also just wouldn't, like, be able to stand having somebody scream in my face.
I scream in your face. Oh, dang. Oh, they're mad now.
They're angry.
Bring it on. Bring it on. You will all die before. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh, you're man.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh
Oh no! Oh god!
fuck! Oh fuck.
Alright, you can go take a shower. I'll
Alright.
handle this. It's hard to stand.
Have a good night.
Julie will take a shower and I will play all alone. I will play all alone. It's fine. It's fine. I'll play all by myself. Yeah, man. So anytime you have questions about like military stuff, let me know. Like I don't have experience in your specific branch, but you know. I am an officer. Hopefully I should be making captain pretty soon. Although I think the promotions were delayed. How do you stand in parade rest for so long? Well, you have to make sure you don't lock your knees. I'll tell you that a lot. It's like when you're at attention or parade rest, don't lock your knees. It's not too bad. Standing at attention, that's the tough one. Yeah, anytime there's like a major like ceremony or something like that that requires a lot of people to stand at attention for a long time, somebody always like passes out. Somebody always passes out. Yeah, I'm gonna get my ass kicked again. Oh my god. Oh, you can't even see the electricity on there. That's BS. It's an ambush. They were pissed because people were itching their face. Yeah, it's true. Like, you're not supposed to like move at all, especially when it's like some kind of serious thing. Like, I've always sucked at like that would be another good thing for you to read would be shoot, what's it called? God, what's the name? Oh my gosh, how do I? Drill and Ceremony. There's a guidebook that's just called Drill and Ceremony, which that would put you ahead of the curve in basic training for sure. It's less of a thing that you need to know as like a private and more of something that, you know, you start to need more when you're like a sergeant, because you'll need to like command formations and stuff and marches, but it'll help you in basic training. And it's like, the name of the thing is just Drill and Ceremony, and it'll be like, oh, this is how you march soldiers, this is where you march them, this is, you know, how you salute when you march, this is how you do this kind of formation for this purpose. So that'll be handy. With longer legs. Yeah, probably. I remember there's like this tall guy in OCS with me, and he was calling cadence to march or whatever, and like his cadence just seemed so off, but it was because it just took him so much long, like his steps were so much longer that like nobody was able to keep time with him. I'm gonna get these guys are running from me. I'm gonna get them. Come here, you little shits. I'll electrocute myself in the process, apparently. You gotta do little baby strides. Yeah, do what you gotta do. If you really want to impress people, come in there knowing like five cadences. Come in there knowing like three, four marching cadences and like one running cadence. They'll put you in charge of shit right away. Not that it really matters. I mean, basic training doesn't really, like, it's one of those things where, yeah, it's cool if you're like, you know, the top soldier or whatever in basic training, or I don't know, but it's one of those things where once you leave, it, like, nobody's ever like, well, I was the best, you know, whatever in basic training. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It's kind of like claiming, you know, yeah, it's kind of like wearing your varsity jacket or something after age 20, I don't know, when people stop wearing varsity jackets. We did the Soldier's Creed every morning. Every morning, so basically at first formation, they bring everybody out before PT, and then recite the Soldier's Creed. I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. Da-da-da-da-da. I guess I've forgotten a lot of it. Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't need to know that for a board coming up. Yeah, you'll need to learn it, but I mean, I wouldn't even say you need to learn it. They're gonna like make you do it a bunch of times, so I wouldn't really worry too much about learning it, because they're gonna put it in your brain. Worry not. They will make you learn it. I don't know if you did you get any other schools in your contract, like Airborne or Air Assault or Ranger School, or I don't know if you care about that. Just AIT? Cool. That's fine. I haven't really done a whole bunch of cool stuff either. Do a little spin, Mario. Let's give a little bit of water to everybody. You're about to go extinct. How do you like that? How patriotic? I don't know. I mean, I feel like being patriotic is like, it's kind of like a loaded, it's kind of like a loaded thing, you know? I'm probably like a 4 out of 10 on the patriotic scale. But I just think like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of times the way that's used is just like, oh, do you ignore the bad things that your country does, or, you know, think that everything it does is great or perfect or whatever? And it's like, no, I think the good things are good and I think the bad things are bad. Like, I had a friend of mine who was like, you know, they didn't like what was happening in terms of, like, injustice, in terms of, like, the police and stuff. And they were like, oh, I'm thinking about, this is what they said, they're like, I'm thinking about putting an application to, like, a city police department, though. And he's like, what do you think about that? I'm like, well, I think it's really weird that people are like, oh, I really don't like, I don't agree with the war, or I don't agree that XYZ thing happens during the war, or I don't like that blank, 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 blank. And it's like, okay, I mean, you can protest, that's fine, but, like, if you want the war to be better conducted or something like that, then, you know, maybe you should be a part of it, be a part of the decision-making process or the conduct of the war, and then you can kind of change how it goes. So, I mean, that's like one thing. I do understand that at some point you kind of have to be like, well, I'm not going to be a part of this, and that's fine. And I do agree with that, but I also think to some extent it's like, you know, if you're not going to be a part of something, then and that's your way of showing that you don't agree with it, then you're kind of leaving it to the people who are like, well, it's fine with me, you know, to do it, and then it's going to be even worse. So I almost think it's like a conspiracy that people are like, oh, if you really want to change something, the best thing you can do is not participate. And I find that to be kind of stupid, actually. It's like, oh, yes. You know, like, I see this a lot with the election now, because I'm, like, trying to persuade certain people that, you know, maybe they should vote. And they're just like, well, I mean, I don't think either candidate is good enough, and I think that we need to withhold our vote until they listen and give us better candidates or whatever. And I'm like, yes. Donald Trump and Joe Biden are definitely going to wake up on the day after election day and be like, oh man, you know, if only I had peeled more specifically to what Steve wanted, you know, things would have been different. It's like, every single thing that we have in the world that we call progress now came from imperfect people who had massive flaws. Yeah. Like, talk a lot about, you know, I do agree with, like, some of the statues being taken down from certain historical figures. Don't need to get into the details, but I totally agree. Some of those guys shouldn't have statues. Just like a number of the other historical figures who have had statues removed. But I do think it's a mistake to be like, to not also judge people according to like kind of an average of their time to some extent. Maybe like a little above average. Because everyone's gonna look like shit in the future if things keep moving forward. It's kind of the way it's supposed to be. It's been reported. Yeah, certainly some of those figures, like, I think that there's a, you know, there's, I don't know what, you know, when you want to say the threshold was crossed when we went from, like, but, you know, there was a period of time of, like, of transition, I feel like, probably in, like, 1400 when we kind of started establishing, you know, the age of sail and more of an awareness of the whole rest of the world culturally, and then I think we went through this period where conquerors weren't just conquerors anymore. They were like trying to destroy a people. Whereas like Genghis Khan, it was what, 1200 or something, 1300? I don't know, I think it might have been later than that. No, it's like 1300, I think. But you go far enough back and we don't seem to really care about the terrible crimes. That's fine, because I don't think, as terrible as he was, it's like people just took shit, you know? And they did it really cruelly, and everybody did. But I think what became kind of like a unique evil about it was like, you know, it's like, yeah, we took this stuff from some group of people, and yeah, a lot of them died or whatever, but I think like with Native Americans it was like, it's just such a long-term degradation and killing so many people. And with black people, you know, even though there had been slavery, it's like, yeah, but it wasn't like the same kind of industry, and it wasn't exclusively based on race the way it was. So I don't know, there's a lot of things that make, it's a case-by-case basis. Well, I mean, no one being truly native. I mean, somebody came out of somewhere and went from somewhere else. The idea of there were original native populations. Usually it's about taking it from another person, though. They had to be there in the first place. But yes, Anglos came to England and took it from so-and-so and took it from so-and-so, and the Normans took it from them, and da-da-da-da. Yeah. Every piece of land has been taken from somebody and given to somebody, it seems like. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I'll go over there. They took the land from the bison. And then when the settlers got here and exterminated the bison, that was just revenge. The runaway Ferris wheel. Interesting. Guess I'm supposed to hit that thing. I guess the weirdest thing to me about the patriotism stuff is that it's like people, it's so important for people to have one, I don't know what it is. I think it's because, I honestly, I don't know what it is psychologically, but I think it's so, people don't feel like more than one thing can be true. And if more than one thing is true, it's like, oh, you know. Like somebody can't be good and bad at the same time. And it's like, a lot of them were. I see a lot of, they don't want to accept that, like, maybe some of the founding fathers were real, you know, real bad in certain cases, especially in regards to, like, slavery. It's like, yeah, it's possible for George Washington to have been, like, really, really great, really good in many aspects of his life, and then been really, really shitty about slavery. And they seem to think that, like, somehow accepting that is, like, some kind of, I don't know. Like, they can't accept it. Yeah. But when you say, like, I mean, I don't know, you hear people say some really weird things, though, or, like, that it's, like, I saw on one of these, like, political, I don't know what it was, if it was like a town hall or what, but somebody's like, students should be learning that any day in America is better, any day in America is better than any day in any other country. I'm like, really? Any other country? You could be a billionaire in France or something, and you're better off in America if you're just like, I don't know, anything. Like, I mean, it's just these weird statements. What is this? Like, I noticed this a lot, and I remember kind of subscribing to this, but it's like there's this weird kind of patriotism with, like, sports. Or not like sports, but, like, here's a for instance. We seem to operate, you know, we have separate separate sports leagues for men and women, right? I mean, this is well known that there's some performance differences between men and women. That's why we have separate leagues. We have separate XYZ thing, whatever. And there's, like, a current of, like, men where it's like, oh, well, you know, the women, if they were fighting, if the best women's tennis players were going against, like, the best male tennis players or something like that, they would lose. or if the best sprinters or the best weightlifters that were like going against the best male weightlifters, they would lose. And my thing is, it's just like people are getting, oh boy, what? Why isn't that working? People are getting some kind of value from that, and they really shouldn't. They seem to be like, the value they seem to be getting is, it's like, oh well, sure, you know, I'm not a sprinter, but I do know that somebody who shares the same gender as me, who is a sprinter, is faster than this other person who doesn't share the same gender as me, who is a sprinter, and therefore I'm like a better sprinter or something. I don't know. And that does, like, so what, you know? It's like kind of a meaningless, it's a pretty meaningless thing if you think about it. Because you're no closer personally to being the best sprinter, because the best sprinter is a man, than anyone else. So I don't know. And that's kind of like the thing with patriotism, where it's like, oh well, you know, we Americans, we do this or we do that, and it's like, it's been a lot of this is gonna annoy the shit out of me, this freaking level. I'm going to a different level. Yes, I have seen that. Well, yeah, and it's really interesting because it seems to be the people who, Julie and I have talked about this a lot of times, because there's a handful of issues in which I'm not very progressive on, and this is actually one of them, is like transgender participation in sports, because it's one of those things where, like, it's one of those uncomfortable things you don't want to say because it's not a positive thought and it doesn't really do any good to say it, but it's like, you know, men have got certain advantages that go beyond just producing testosterone, but that's like a big part of it when it comes to playing sports. And that's why women have, for the most part, separate sports leagues. And they should. And there's all kinds of weird controversies about this, where you've got people who are, quote, born male, identifying as female, which is fine. I've got nothing against that at all. But they're, like, basically a lot of women who were born women who don't have the same advantages. They're like classing them out at sports. There's actually a really, really tough case of this. There's a sprinter, I think she's from an African country. Yeah, it's not, you know, yeah, people like to claim that it's like, oh, this is like because of, you know, oppression or whatever, and it's like, you know, yeah, it's just, the differences exist, and that's one of those things that's really touchy, because I know it's like, you know, years from now somebody's gonna track down this clip and be like, hey, I heard you said this thing about women, and it's like, I'm trying to protect women's ability to participate in sports, because if all that's keeping like men from being able to get like a scholarship or something like that to a university is just identifying as a woman, they don't need to do anything. They don't need to actually, you know, I don't know everything that goes into it, but it's like, then guess what? You know, they'll do it. Like, oh yeah, just you know, you can take your time or whatever. I mean, the one thing I would say is that because I think the pay is lower, I think that there are cases where a lot of female there's like kind of like less competition, I think, because the pay is lower than there would be in like men's sports because they're not, you know, held up as much, which I think does reduce the incentive to like people to play them and try and make a career out of it for sure. And I think that also, because of that limitation, there's more likely to be cases where a woman comes who is maybe doing things differently and nobody's seen it before. And I think this is what happened with that female UFC fighter. What was her name? I'm forgetting her name. She's retired. Ronda Rousey, that's who it was. Because she had kind of like come in there with something that like people weren't used to seeing. She was like an Olympic judo person, and people weren't used to that whole like getting grabbed and thrown to the ground kind of thing, and they didn't know how to deal with it. Like when you look at the early years of any sport, like you look at like the early NFL, the early years of any sport really, before there's like a ton of money in it yet, and there's less competition, somebody will come around with like some kind of advantage, nobody's seen it before, and they basically break the game. Like Babe Ruth came in, he can hit the home run, he's a big chubby guy who can hit a home run, basically breaks the game. So you could say the same thing with like Jim Brown in the NFL, where it was like he was just this huge guy and he's just running people over. He basically breaks the game, you know. God, where am I supposed to go? So I think early on in the history of a sport and its development, that's more likely to happen. Good. Usher Bat brought up that topic of trans athletes. Basically, in some cases, like men using their advantages to win. I was like, yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, I think there's less money in it. Now, as to why there's less money, you know, it could be, I mean, a big part of it is because there's less people watching, so there's less advertising revenue, there's less of everything. Fewer endorsements, the whole deal. I mean, it's like a cycle, you know? And sometimes, like, when people make points about, like, equal pay for the same sport, like, I could definitely understand it with the Olympic teams, even though the revenue streams might be different, but in a lot of cases, they're competing at the same time. But, like, I remember, I mean, it was when the Women's World Cup team was arguing that they should get paid the same as the men's team. And I saw some people on Facebook like posting, what the hell? That coin just disappeared. People on Facebook posting that should be the case, and I totally understand that probably should be the case. But the point they were making is they were like, oh, well, look at how many people watched the Women's World Cup in the United States in whatever the last one was, versus how many people in the United States watched in the last one. Now this is kind of like point against the men and point for the men, but the men didn't make it to the World Cup last time, so they were comparing the viewership numbers when the men didn't even make it to when the women actually did make it and did win, and it was like, and they were not that far off, and I was like, I don't think that actually helps your case, because it's like you're comparing when the men aren't even in it to when the women are in it and win. Like, because, you know, every couple of years when there's the World Cup, god dang, give me this freaking coin. What is up with this coin? Give me this freaking coin. Look at this coin. Oh my god. It's like the coin of death. What is up with this coin? It's like a siren. It's like taking me out to sea. What is up with this coin? Look at this shit. What is up with this damn coin?
It's an illusion.
I got it. Thank God. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just finish this one and I'll come over. Never realized how late it was getting.
It's late, yeah. It's late, it's late. But you're talking, so that's fine. Having a good old time. Oh, Luna.
Alright, here we go. Woo! Jeez, there's 120 of these damn shines. We only got 20. Been playing for 3 hours. I'll go a lot faster when we play Mario 64. Woo! 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 Alright. Anyway. It was nice talking to you, Sherbat. Hope you have a good night. Keep me posted on your... Ooh, is there something in here? What's in here? Ooh, there's... Hold on. 1 coin? Bullshit. Keep me posted on military stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a good night. See you next time.